Hey, it's Jim Marshall with Remax Perry Sound Muskoka Realty. I'm in the middle of Horseshoe Lake. It's the middle of June. I'm putting up signs of some new listings, and I want to talk to you this morning about something I'm actually really passionate about. It's photography. I've been doing photography since I was about 12 years old. I'm certainly not what you call a professional, but it is a hobby as well as it's an integral part of my business. Getting good photographs of listings is one of the most important things that you can do when you're selling your cottage or your house. We see often, no names, but often on MLS systems, I will say it's substandard photography, 2 or 3 pictures, 4 pictures. What buyers really want, they want a lot of photos. They want to show the property in a good light. They want to see the principal rooms. They want to see what the place looks like. So when they come up, they don't have any surprises. It's like, oh, I didn't know that was next door. So when I take my photographs of our listings, I try to represent them in as honest and as transparent a light as possible. If there's something that's bad about it, I'm not going to Photoshop it out. But I do like having days like today to take photography. I look for what I call good light. And good light doesn't always mean it's going to be bright sunshiny, but it's not going to be dark, and it's not going to be gloomy, and it's not going to certainly be rainy when I do photography. So this morning I decided to head out about 8 o'clock. We had some really good light. We have some light cloud coming in, fairly good wind coming out of the west. There's supposed to be a bit of a storm blowing in this afternoon, so that's why I'm out here in the middle of a lake on a Thursday morning. So my camera that I use, I don't have just a little point and shoot. It's a Canon EOS 50D camera. I've got about $1,000 flash with it, and I use a Sigma 10 millimeter, 20 millimeter zoom lens. And the 10 millimeter lens is my favorite real estate lens for taking pictures of cottages and homes. You can get really close to a home. A lot of the cottages are on slopey lots, so you can get 30-40 feet back and get the whole thing in your frame. The problem, most people are using 25-40 millimeter lenses, you can't do that. And pictures of small rooms like bedrooms and bathrooms just don't get in the full frame. So that 10 millimeter lens is great. You sometimes get a bit of barrel distortion. If you've seen other photographs that other people take, they get that bend around the end. That's barrel distortion. So we try to take it out. If we do have some, as best as possible, or crop it out of the photo. I use Adobe Photoshop for my post processing. We just don't take these things off the camera and put it straight onto the computer. We do a lot of post processing through Photoshop. So we trim, we balance the color. I shoot all my photos in RAW, which is an uncompressed photo format. So it gives you a lot more variation and variability with controlling light and shadow, as opposed to just shooting in JPEG. So we'll shoot 100 photographs for a lot of these listings. We'll use a third of that, maybe. The rest of them kind of get tossed out. So the nice thing about digital photography, as opposed to back 15 years ago when we were using print, didn't want to 24 print, so they were costing you about 20 bucks, about almost $1 a print. You didn't really have a lot of experimentation. You kind of took your pictures and you went. With digital photography and with a lot of the hardware and the software that comes in these cameras, you can do a lot of experimentation, just try to get the perfect shot. Because when people are looking at real estate online, they want to see good photographs. So that's what I do. So when they go onto the MLS system, they're going to be the best photographs we have, or they go on my website, they're going to be the best photographs I have. We shoot them all at high resolution, so you're not looking at little postage stamp photos. So anyways, my boat's starting to blow across the lake, so I better get going. You have a great middle of June. The kids are out of school next Friday, and I guess that is the first real day of summer. So have a great early summer. It's Jim Marshall with Remax Perry Sound Muskoka Realty. Thanks.